Hi, my name is Beth Haley here for BoardGameGeek at FIJ 2020. I'm sitting down with David from Tiki Editions. You and I had a date last year, and now we're back again here for 2020. And speaking of things coming back,
Coming back,
yeah, Lucky Numbers, which is a familiar title. Some of you might be saying, I think I remember that.
I will remind you a bit of what it is. It's a game I've played a lot with my family, and unfortunately it wasn't on the market, and I said, okay, for this one, we'll do it again. So we discussed with Michael Schacht, who told me that Ravensburger, the previous publisher, released the rights. So okay, we signed with Michael, and here we go.
But we're gonna teach it. We're not gonna assume you remember how to play. We're just
let's go with that.
We're gonna start fresh.
And moreover, we improved the game.
That's right.
So let's go with this version.
All right, let's do it.
So in Lucky Numbers, it's a game you can play in a competitive version from 2 to 4, and we add in the game a solo mode which didn't exist previously. Something that Michael really want to see in the game. So I will talk to you. I will talk of that after that.
Right.
Okay. So first, the competitive mode. You have a lot of tokens. Of course, it's a prototype. In the end, all the clovers will be cut as clovers, okay? So let's begin. Each one of us will take 4 clovers.
All right.
We all have a board. The first of us that complete his board wins, okay? So first thing, we just fill the diagonal with numbers, and you place from lower to higher in the up to like that.
Got it.
Okay. So as I told you, the game is very simple. It's like a something between a lotto and a Sudoku. It's like a smart lotto, if I can say that. When it's my turn, I will take a clover token, reveal it. And I have a few options. Option 1, I don't want this number, so you can draw either from face down or this one, okay? Or I can decide to place the token somewhere on my board. Or I can decide to switch one of my tile with this one. There is only one rule to follow. At any time during the game, each line must be ascending.
And each column also.
And each column must be ascending. That's all. So it's a probability.
Right, so in your example here, only the 3 or the 4 would be able to fit into that spot because of where you've positioned the 5.
In this case, 5, but you have the 11 here. So of course, you will have to fill with 12, 13, 14, 15. So my move is I take that and I switch.
Aha. Now, of course, that leaves me with one option upright, but I don't really like that one. So I'm going to draw a 14, which, I think that 19 might be a little bit too high.
I really like what you do.
Oh, you do really like that one, yes.
Yeah, yes, a lot.
I'm going to say I did that on purpose for the purposes of a excellent game example. Sure. All right, let's try one more. We'll redeem myself. Well, I do quite like that for the 13, 14, although the 3, 13, it's okay.
It works. For this one, I will place. You see, you are not compelled to place next to another tile.
Well, I like that a lot.
Okay.
That 15 worked out quite well.
17, of course.
Okay. Now we're very much not. I'm gonna
not use it. Or use it?
No, I am going to use it because that seems like an excellent place for
7.
16 to
For
live.
the 7, I will place a 7 right here.
Now a 1 I actually can't place. So.
Yes, for me, I could take it to give me a bit of space in my grid, but not right now. So I will simply take another 5, which is useless for me right now, but maybe here.
You could switch it out later. Oh, I get another 7. Let's go there. That still gives me a 1 through 6 here. Oh, no. 2 through 6.
For now, 2 to 6.
For
but
now,
if you place a 2 here,
probably
it's
3
a dead
through 6.
square here.
All right, that's suddenly my options are getting smaller and smaller.
Like this. And you see,
and so on.
around a game lasts around 10 minutes. You can play a competitive mode where each one of us will be the first player, and the one who's the first to fill his grid wins 2 points, and the other one loses 1 point per square unfilled.
Right.
Empty squares. The game will play like that from 2 to 4 players. You can see there are colors of clovers. These ones are only used to make the setup more easy. If we play with 3 players, we remove a color. If we play with 2 players, we remove 2 colors.
That's
because
brilliant.
What we want is a set from 1 to 20 per player. So if we played with 2 players, we have 2 ones, 2 2, etc. It's a probability control game, because if you only play tiles, you will be strangled by that at one moment in the game. You can try your luck, but maybe you're waiting for only one number.
The perfect number.
The perfect number. Maybe you will find it, but if you organize your grid, you will widen the possibilities you have, but you lose time by doing that.
Yeah.
So that's it. The only thing we had in the game, as I told you, is the solo modes. We include in the game 40 puzzles.
Wow.
It's like a Rubik's Cube. You have a grid which is wrong, and you have a number of moves to make it right, and of course levels of difficulties, etc. That's Lucky Numbers.
Were those primarily developed by Michael as well?
Yes, and unfortunately his previous publisher didn't use that, so I said, too bad, it's very great.
Lucky
you! That's it.
Well, if you guys want to check that out, this is Lucky Numbers, which is by Michael Schnott, but being published by Tiki Editions, which will be available later this year.
Available in France and probably very quickly in the US with WizKids. So it will be available in June, July.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Michael, sorry, I'm reading Michael Schnott. David, thank you so much for letting me play Lucky Numbers.
Yes, of course.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.